the date? What's the date? January 1st. You know what that means? Nintendo Direct month. There has to be a Nintendo Direct this month. There's one every year in January. This is it. Nintendo are finally, after 2018's kind of lackluster year, they're finally gonna show new games for the Switch that I can look forward to and buy. Let's go! I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'm sure Nintendo's gonna announce to the Direct any day now. Any day. Don't worry, guys. They would never miss out on a January Nintendo Direct. Even if that means it has to be a mini Direct like last year, Nintendo wouldn't ever miss out. It's been ages. It was all the way back in September since we got a full one. Nintendo would never miss out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Also, yes, this is a Minecraft pig. Nintendo, what are you doing? Nintendo, it's the last day of January. Where's the Direct? There's always a January Direct. Always. Why would they not do it? Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be announced. It'll be announced. It'll be announced. Yeah. It'll be announced. Yeah. Last day of January. It'll happen. Don't worry. It'll happen. It'll happen. I trust you, Nintendo. I trust you. Guys, I'm not actually dead, don't worry. Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. So every year, usually, every January, Nintendo gives us a new Direct, whether that be a mini Direct that announces port, or it be a full-on, fledged Nintendo Direct, big games, big everything. So when it came to this year, of course, everyone expected Nintendo Direct. Of course, why wouldn't we? The last big Direct was September 2017. Why would we not expect one? So we waited, and we waited. Yes, I'm not wearing a watch, but watch. There we go. So we waited, watch, and nothing. Just nothing. We had an investor meeting, waiting for the Direct, nothing. January passes by, nothing. This concerns me. This concerns me greatly. And I know they're probably going to announce them really soon. Knowing me, I'll make the video. Next minute, they'll announce a Direct. But here's why it concerns me. So why are Nintendo keeping so quiet about their upcoming games? So they had a goal set to sell 20 million Switches by the end of the fiscal year ending March 2019. Hasn't met it. They have not met it. They've done damn well. Don't get me wrong. They've done very, very well. They did 17 million. I think they're on right now. All because of Smash. Well done to them. But they still haven't reached their goal of 20 million. So that means their stock by the investors going down. Down. So what should Nintendo do to bring the stock back up? Oh yeah. Announce a Direct. Give us new information on games. Metroid Prime 4 got the whole, we're starting development from scratch. I think that's crazy, by the way. I agree with their decision, but I think they should have been quicker. Okay, that's a sidetracking thing. But basically, they need to convince the investors that they're good. So they need to announce games. They need to announce new information. I don't know why they're keeping so quiet, because right now, we don't really know anything. We know games that will come out. We have no idea about any of them. Animal Crossing, we know nothing. Luigi's Mansion, we know nothing. Bayonetta 3, we know nothing. Yoshi's Crafted World, we don't really know that much for that game either. And that comes out in March. So why are they keeping so quiet on the games? I just don't understand it at all. And apparently, there's so many rumors going about Emily Rogers and some other dudes saying there's a Direct coming soon, that there are games coming, like Mario Maker 2, Pikmin 3 port. Hooray, I wish it was 3D World, because that game is actually pretty fantastic. But, that's sidetracking. But it seems like they do have things to announce, so why are they keeping so quiet? Do Nintendo want to just like slap us in the face? They're keeping quiet right now. It's just the calm before the storm. Nothing. Once the Direct is announced, games everywhere. Games galore, and we will be we'll be stuffed to our faces with video games to play on the Switch that are actually Nintendo and not shovelware third-party games. Will that happen? I don't know. But that's the only logical thing I can come up with as to why Nintendo were keeping so quiet. There was supposedly meant to be a Direct last month, but that didn't happen. Metroid Prime 4 got the massive delay. It's not coming out for like another 20 billion years now. Hooray! But I'm just concerned. Why are they keeping so quiet? Why are Nintendo doing this? 2018 was not the best year for Nintendo. In my opinion, first half of the year was ports and ports and ports. It's fine for the people who didn't have a Wii U, but the people who did, it sucks. It's baffling because it's like Nintendo have so many developers. How are there not more games? Last year, Smash saved them. Without Smash, that would have been not the best year for Nintendo, actually. Smash is what sold those Switches. Those massive increase in Switch sales was because of Smash. Without Smash, they would have nothing. That would not have been the best year for Nintendo. So, it begs the question, what are they going to do this year? What big game do they have this year? Do they not want to start promoting it? Do they want to give us new information on upcoming games? Because the only game we know that's coming out right now is Yoshi's Crafted World, and that is March. We've got nothing for February, and it comes out at the very end of March as well, so we basically got almost nothing for March either. Okay, that's a bit weird, Nintendo. You want to give new information. I don't know why they want to keep quiet. I just cannot think of a logical conclusion for it. Are they like prepping the biggest Direct ever? I don't know, because every time I have hopes for a Nintendo Direct, hopes go right down because the Direct usually is very disappointing. But at the same time, we do have games that we want to know more about, like Luigi's Mansion 3 and Animal Crossing. What about Animal Crossing? That was announced in September. It's February. Please give us a Direct. Please. I don't know why you're keeping so quiet. I don't get it. It gets me concerned because maybe they don't have as much stuff as we think they have. I feel like they should, because the 3DS is kind of like dying at this point, so the developers from the 3DS could come over to the Switch, double the developers, double the games. I don't know. This has been a thing for me for a while now, where it's like, the Switch, right? Why is it not getting more games? First-party games, because it seems as if it's getting just as much first-party games as the Wii U had, but the Wii U also coexisted with the 3DS, which was also getting a crap load of games as well, whereas now the 3DS gets barely any games. The only notable games I can think of from last year were Luigi's Mansion, which is a remake, and so was Mario & Luigi, and that came out this year. That was this year. Wow, there's like no games. There's like no games. Oh, and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, another remake port, don't know what you want to call that. So it's like, if you're not spending resources on the 3DS, why don't you move everything to the Switch? Everybody cares about the Switch. Sure, the 3DS has a bigger install base, but the games never sell that well on the 3DS compared to the Switch. So it's like, Nintendo, please give us more Switch games. That would be much appreciated. Basically, if they do not announce a Direct by the end of this month, I'm going to be very concerned, because that just tells me they don't have anything. And that shouldn't be the case. Nintendo, they are Nintendo. You have some of the biggest developers ever. There's so many different developers Nintendo has, and they're just not doing anything. Especially Retro Studios, can I say. Retro Studios, they're now working on Metroid Prime, but what the hell were they doing before? What game, since Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, were they doing before? I'm so confused. Oh, Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. Just please give us a game. Give us a Direct announcement, and give us some big, heavy hitters. Some good, big games. There's been so many rumors, so many speculations that I've been seeing, like Mario Maker 2 and everything like that. Mario Maker 2 would be fantastic, by the way. Not a port, a sequel. That would be phenomenal. Please do it, Nintendo. But what are they going to do? I'm concerned. Are you concerned? Let me know in the comments below. I just want Nintendo to succeed. That's all I want. I want them to do well, and I want games to play on my Switch. Because the last game was Smash, but that was like the only that, and I guess Pokemon, the big heavy hitters of 2018, because, sorry, Kirby Star Allies was a rush game. Mario Tennis Aces was probably the most disappointing game I've ever spent money on. I can't believe how shockingly lacking in content that game was. I'm concerned, but it might happen. I'm just want Nintendo to do good and just show us games. That's it. They're a game company. Show us games. That is it. That's all I'm asking. I hope I don't sound impatient in this video, because this makes me sound a bit impatient, but it's just like, they say all these things in these investor meetings and they never come to fruition, ever. Like, they promise all these big things, they never happen, we never see anything, so I just want them to deliver on what they're promising? I don't know, I feel that's fair, but thank you all for watching. Peace, peace, clap, clap, clap. Now I'm gonna zoom in and clap. 3, 2, 1.